So, this is Chet Man's Batmobile. What a process. She looks pretty nice with that nice black paint on. Still having trouble with the welding on the right tire since it was a little off angle. It's right angle now, but it shouldn't be, but I don't know, maybe I need a blowtorch so I can really melt that crap down to weld onto there. I've done as much as I can and it still goes popping off the part down there. I don't know. Have to think of some more stuff. Well, yeah, that's what I did from a bunch of parts I found. There went the ashtray. Underneath here, of course, like right through there, that's wood. Just a piece of thin wood, about like that's I cut to fit. It goes all the way from there down and then screws into the back legs of the chair, as you can see there. In the front, yeah, I know it doesn't look this pretty down here, but you don't see that kind of stuff in the movies, do you? This is what it actually looks like. It goes all the way back there. As you can see, this part going there, and underneath this, there's a piece of wood that screws directly into that. And that holds that in place, and then I welded here and back here, two parts, and underneath there, I don't know if you can see, right there, connecting them is the arm, little red light bulbs. So that is on both sides, holding it up. So that way, it doesn't wobble back and forth as bad as it was, and you can actually put pressure on there. And I also didn't realize when I was building this that I was building it to my size. I sat in there and I was like, hey, you want to try to sit in here talking to someone else, and they can't fit. Apparently this is made for me, which isn't too bad. I'm a 32 waist, so I'm still amazed that without knowing how to weld, without knowing anything about mechanics, machines, nothing, I've done this. I have built a machine. Dun dun dun. Camera action effect. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, well, it's late. I'm not really going to do any much more today. Like I said, I built the entire chair today, painted the whole thing black, and this is indoor and outdoor paint, so it won't rust, or won't let the water through to rust, hopefully. As long as I get all the parts, I've got to get the entire underneath side needs to be done. I mean, a lot. But I'm having a lot of trouble trying to take the engine off. It's like 5 bolts, but there's spaces that it's like that much to get the bolt off. I just can't do it. I keep busting my knuckles, so I need the engine off so I can flip the entire thing right side up so I can weld all underneath the damn thing, paint all underneath the damn thing. Yeah. So I might have to pay my brother Alright, $10-15 to unscrew the engine for me so I can use the pulley system and attach it up there and lift it up, if that's strong enough. I do not know. But yeah, that's pretty much the course. I still have my wires hooked up because I just got done trying to weld that like 3 times. If you're building this, the biggest problem you're gonna have out of the entire machine, everything, is these 2 damn tires. There's so much problems with it, it's just ungodly. But it's one of those, I don't have 200 bucks to go and pay somebody to do it for me, so I've got to learn by trial and error with welding, hooking on. I even made a little, that I just did today, a little side arm to try to make it more up and down and square, but it broke off down in that section there where it's attached, so it's still kind of floppy, and the weld just does not want to hold on. It just keeps it's like using super glue, or no, not super glue, hot glue on a piece of metal and attaching another piece of metal to it. It's just gonna flip right off or break off. So I don't know, when I come up with a solution for this problem, I'll be sure to let you know, because I know you're going to run into the same thing when you're building yours as well. Like I said, remember to use everything. Safety first. Be careful. And just one piece at a time. It gets overwhelming. But it's one of those, I even have dreams about working on this thing. I really do. It's like every night I toss and turn because I feel like I'm wanting to weld this piece, or I'm seeing how this might go on, and it kind of takes over your life a little bit. But it's a good thing. You're at home, you're with your family, you're working on projects together. My little guy helps me with tools when I ask him. A little 3-year-old Jack, he'll bring them to me. Can't be around when I weld, of course, so duh. Mom watches him though. Alright, well, I'll let you go. Good night. I'll post these, and see you tomorrow. Be safe. Later.